In our practice, we really do not segregate projects upon the scale. So being said that, it's absolutely the same of designing a bathroom, a little shed for a dog, or a skyscraper. It's all about space. And actually, the smaller projects are more difficult than the bigger ones. So what we always think is we are thinking about the space itself, and how could it be determined. And mostly in our designing, we are not really trying to be influenced or inspired by architecture itself or interior itself. So mostly what we try to imagine is what kind of space we want to achieve. And then for that, we are giving the answers. So this is like a very general approach, but it really works within our studio. For me, it's always the question what the bathroom should give you the opportunity. It's great when it have window, but if it doesn't, for me, for example, I love to relax in bathroom. This is like a private space. You're out of the others for a while. So the more it doesn't look like a bathroom with the ceramic tiles, with showing off with all the equipment and the big names, we always think more about making a nice space for human. And also it came out with Nobu almost the same. Of course, there was a pressure to make it a little luxurious, so that's why we used this marble. This marble, let's say, effect, but at the same time we did it as simple as possible, as we use the lighting that gives you some warmth. So it's not like the laboratory white light that you feel, oh, my wrinkles. You really feel like you're entertained by something in the bathroom. There's always music, which is important in the bathroom. That's what I use also in my house. The jazz radio, Swiss jazz radio playing there. And then the wood. The wood always breaks the nature of places like that. So we always look for some, raw materials, not going for fake effects. When you consider a hotel, you need to consider that, every day it's being cleaned. So I think that the problem of that is more even in private bathrooms when, well, let's say you get the once a week cleaning. We were not obsessed that much about that. Of course, we are trying to make the design itself as simple as possible, not really trying to over design it. So we avoid like niches, we avoid like, holes that you can, simply the materials also are pretty easy to clean, but we really don't dig that much that, for example, when we use wood, then this wood, can absorb something. Well, can absorb. That's the material like it is, and it's since we live on the planet, the wood is there. So I think there's nothing wrong in sometimes going not really a super high tech, hygienic conditions. We've got an interior design team within our office, because it's impossible to be good interior designer when you do it from time to time. So of course my role and Przemos's role, my partner, is that we concentrate on the ideas, and then we've got a wonderful team directed by Dorota Pala, who is also co-author of all Nobu design and also of the other interiors. And this team is really digging deep into the details. They are working very closely with manufacturers, of course, because there is a lot of tiny things, especially in bathroom, that can go wrong. As you asked for the hygienic things, it's one, but the other one is simply water. Water is something unpredictable, and it always go wrong with water. So especially if you want to have a clean solutions, especially the bathtub or simply a shower, making a good flooring that you will not have drips is something that you need to work with the best. So, and also it brings all these high-tech technical details with this little stainless steel, the water. I don't know the English word for that. When the water is gathered from the floor. So so these are so this we really rely on manufacturers and product providers. And normally we do the sketches, we try to find out the materials, we do the mood board, and then we do the first renderings. Once we have it and we have like the client's approval, then we start digging for manufacturers. So let's say, for example, we want to use the black color for our technical equipment, then fine, then but it's really like the second phase that we look for a special thing. Also, especially in Poland, nowadays, everything is being optimized. So it's better when you design it more flexible, that simply changing, I don't know, Hans Grohe to Laufen, or mostly the other way around, would not ruin the design. This is very important.